Namaste. Hello. Welcome. My name is Alia from Alia Yoga. I've been asked a couple of times by various individuals to film a core strengthening series. A brief practice, won't be a full hour class, but something that focuses on and emphasizes the strength of your abdominal muscles in the front of your body, and your core in its entirety is both the front and the back of your body, making sure that there's balance between the front and the back to create stability and health for your entire core center. So with that in mind, you'll begin in a comfortable seated position, please. All you need is a mat, or you can always use just the ground. You don't need any blocks or props for today. So make your way to a comfortable seat and we'll get started. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Sit up tall and lengthen your spine. You can have your legs crossed or folded underneath you, whatever is most comfortable for your body. And you begin the practice today by noticing your breath. Feel the expansive quality of your inhale. And feel the release in your body as you exhale. Take another deep breath. Inhale. Lips stay sealed or open mouth. Exhale. Continue to breathe like this, longer inhalations and slower exhalations, letting all of your awareness be tuned into and focused on your breath for now. Rib cage expands with each breath in. Shoulders melt away from your ears with every breath out. If you're inspired to set an intention for your practice, now's a wonderful time to do so. Think of a positive quality, a loving virtue for yourself to cultivate on your mat that you can translate into your life, your practice off your mat as well. Perhaps you're inspired to set an intention around building strength. Physically, yes, but also energetically, mentally, and emotionally. Strengthening your determination and encouraging your sense of courage to move in the direction of your goals. However this resonates for you, take an inhale breath and breathe your intention in. Sealed lips or open mouth, exhale. Send your intention out to the world. You'll begin with some gentle stretches. Eyes can stay closed or open your eyes. Circle your arms overhead. Take a big breath in. Breathe in and reach up. Breathe out and lower. Right fingertips down. Bend your right elbow. Lean to the right. Bring your left bicep near your left ear. Gaze where it's comfortable for your neck and feel the left side of your body stretch. Continue to breathe. Keep your chin away from your chest. And now spring lightly off right fingertips. Inhale, both arms go high. Exhale, lower left fingers down. Bend your left elbow and lean to the left. Right bicep near your right ear. Continue to breathe and engage your abdominal muscles. Tone your core center. Draw your navel to your spine. Come off of left fingers. Inhale, reach both arms high. Exhale, interlace your hands. Turn your palms inside out. Stretch through the sides of your torso. Breathe with a slight lift to your chin. Keep your heart open. Keep your hands interlaced just like this. Send your arms and fingers forward. forward. Stretch your fingertips ahead of you. Round your spine, tuck your chin, and bring your ears and your arms together. Sweep your arms overhead as you inhale. Turn your palms right side in and lower your arms with your exhale. Stay as you are for a moment as I demonstrate this alignment with your tailbone. When you arrive in tabletop position in a moment, you'll notice if your tailbone naturally points up or towards the back of your mat. To engage transverse abdominis muscles, the deep inner layer of muscles, you'll draw your tailbone down and engage the low abdominal muscles, almost like cat position, but keeping your back otherwise flat. You'll do the same thing also standing and in chair. You can see it best in chair pose. Tailbone now sticking out towards the back of my mat. Rather, what you want is to tailbone point straight down towards the ground, feeling your lower abdominal muscles engage. Not too much of a tuck, but pointing straight down. You'll feel this fire on the deep lower abs. So make your way to tabletop position and try that. Point your tailbone down and feel your lower abdominal muscles engage. Can you keep that as you flow cat-cow? Inhale, lift your chin, look up and stretch. Exhale, round your spine even more. Tuck your chin, upper back rounds. Inhale, belly down. Keep your tailbone as it was. Exhale, round your spine and tuck your chin. Tailbone tucks under even more. One more time like this. Inhale, chin up, look up. Exhale, press the floor away, round your spine. Now the traditional cat-cow. Lift your chin and your tailbone. Feel the difference in this movement. Round your spine, hollow your center, tuck your chin. One more time. Inhale, chin up and tailbone flips up. Exhale, round and curl, hollow your center. Inhale, tabletop position, find neutral. Exhale, high plank pose. Extend one leg back and then the other, top of a push-up. Stay here and work on alignment again. Tailbone comes under slightly. Feel this action almost like you're tucking your pelvis. Feel lower abdominal muscles and your entire core center fire on. Abs stay strong, gaze forward for 3. You come down to forearm plank in 2. And 1. Keep this in your lower body. Lower one elbow, forearm at a time. So the difference is tailbone out, tailbone neutral, and a slight tuck or curling under, lower abs fire on. Keep your legs straight and strong, press your heels back. Breathe here and avoid hanging your head. Keep your neck in extension with your spine. Fire on your quadriceps. Good, fire on your glutes. Breathe and squeeze your abdominal muscles. Final 5. Yes, you can. Last 4. Feel your strengthening body for 3. Your body getting stronger. Last 2. And 1. Let your knees come down. Puppy pose. Chin towards the ground. Lift your seat up. Reach your arms forward. Breathe and stretch underneath your arms. And come back forward to forearm plank, elbows underneath your shoulders. Straighten your legs. Bring your feet together, big toes, ankle bones touch. Pivot 2 heels to the left. Tense your right fingers. First, find this action where your right hip stacks on top of your left hip. Then bring your right hand to your right hip. Stay here and breathe. Option to extend your right leg up for 3. Right arm up rather for 2. And 1, carefully tense right fingertips down. Pivot your feet so the ball mounds of your feet are on the ground. Lower your right elbow and forearm down. Bring your feet together, swivel 2 heels to the right. Tense your left fingertips first, stabilize. Stack left hip on top of the right. See this action, hips are stacked right here. Breathe and bring left hands to left hip, balance. Or extend your left arm up for 3. Belly in for 2. And 1, tense your left fingertips, come back onto the ball mounds of your feet. Lower left forearm down, knees and thighs to the ground. Tops of your feet come down. Come up for Sphinx pose. Roll your shoulders back. Shine your heart forward. Breathe into your belly, getting stronger already. So a little bit different from your traditional core strengthening crunches and sit-ups, things like that. We will do a few a little bit later, but first, some different exercises to access different muscles. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, lean to one side, opposite hand goes down. Lean onto the other side, 2 hands to the ground, elbows point up. Using upper body strength, curl your toes under, either through tabletop or to high plank. Inhale, straight arms, hands and toes or hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your seat to the sky. Take some time to breathe here and warm up your down dog. Bend one knee and then the other, walk your dog. And do what feels good in your body to stretch out and warm up. Move from side to side perhaps, wag your tail. Make sure your hands are shoulder width, your feet hip width distance. Let your head hang heavy. And even here, scoop your abdominal muscles. Draw your navel to your spine. Breathe in. Exhale all the way out and walk your hands and feet together at the center of your mat. Heel toe your feet together, big toes touch. If you prefer feet hip width, 2 fists between the arches, arches parallel. Take a halfway lift with your inhale, flatten your back. Forward fold as you exhale, lower down. Come back to halfway lift and now notice a difference when you engage your abdominal muscles. Keep your back flat and squeeze your shoulder blades together. You may have hands above your knees to stay here, or it may feel nice to wing your arms behind you. Lengthen through the crown of your head and breathe in. Keep your core engaged as you exhale, fold forward, tuck your chin. Inhale, mountain pose, rise all the way up to stand, reach up high. Exhale, hands to heart center, bend your knees, find your chair. So let's try this together. Notice if your tailbone points down to the back of your mat, you want to point it down towards your heels. So one hand on your lower belly, the back of your other hand on your lower back, and you'll tilt slightly so your tailbone points down and you'll feel your lower abdominal muscles turn on. Keep the bend in your knees. Turn on your glutes. Stay here with hands at heart. Start to pulse. Pulse. Breathe. Glutes on. Core strong. Stay with it. Option to reach your arms up. 5. 4. You got it. 3. Fire on your core for 2. And 1. Stand all the way up. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold forward, hands through heart or swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, high plank pose with your tailbone slightly tucked. Fire on your deep core muscles. Side plank again, this time from your palms, feet together. Left hand right underneath left shoulder. Pivot 2 heels to the left. Stack right hip on top of the left. Right hand right hip, or raise your right arm high. You can stay with your legs straight, or modification, left knee and shin comes down. Either way, you're going to move with your right arm and upper body. Inhale, wrap your right arm underneath your left rib cage. Exhale, peel your chest open and reach your right arm up. Keep going like that. Remember, you can lower your left knee or shin down. Do a total of 5 on this side. I'm at 3. Use your left obliques. Keep your left arm strong and straight. I have one more before we switch sides. A total of 5 on the first side here. Make your way to high plank when you're complete first side. Let your knees come down for just a moment before you switch it out. When you're ready for second side, legs go straight, feet come together. Right hand beneath right shoulder, heels to the right, left hand, left hip, and eventually left arm goes high. Remember, right knee and shin can come down, shin parallel to the top short edge of your mat. And prepare with your inhale. Stay for your exhale. And begin. Left arm wraps down and underneath to your right ribs. And then peel open once again, left arm high. You have a total of 5 on this side. Feel the stability. Everything is working. Your right arm and shoulder, your entire core and obliques. Even your legs need to turn on as you do this. I have one more full cycle to complete 5. When you're complete with your 5th, make your way back to high plank pose, top of a push-up. Knees come down, bend your elbows, lower your upper body to the ground, and lengthen your legs a little bit further behind you. Take your arms out wide, palms face down. Inhale, lift your chin and your chest off the ground. Stay here or exhale, feet and legs come away. Stay there or full expression, arms up as well. As you strengthen your front, important also to strengthen your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and breathe. Legs nearly straight, lift above your knees, thighs come away from your mat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower everything down. Second set, same as the first, or interlace your hands behind your back, knuckles away from your body towards your heels. Either arms out wide or hands interlaced. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, feet and legs come up. Lift a little higher, sending your knuckles towards your heels. Lift your heart for 3. Breathe, final 2. And 1. Lower everything down. Hands underneath your shoulders. One more time through tabletop or high plank. Hands and toes or hands and knees. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stretch back. Coming down to your back, look forward. Step all the way through to a seated position. Good time to take a short break, sip some water, towel off if you need. And in order to make your way onto your back, start in boat pose. Feet forward of your body, knees bent. Start by holding the back of your thighs and lean back slightly. Stay like this, loop your shoulders, draw your shoulders onto your back. Core muscles turn on, belly draws in. Stay here or lift your shins, flex your feet. Reach forward, stretch your fingertips towards your heels, but keep your shoulders on your back. Breathe for 3. Low boat in 2. And 1, low boat, hover heels and shoulder blades for 3, belly in for 2, and 1, head down, draw your knees to your chest for a squeeze. Gently rock from left to right, stir the air with your knees. This next core strengthener is really good for your core and for your brain, going opposite arm to opposite leg. Stack your knees over your hips, shins parallel to the mat. Can flex your feet. Reach your head and arms forward. Lift your head away from the mat. Send your left leg forward. Reach your right arm back. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Right leg forward, left arm back. Keep your head up. Inhale, center. Exhale, left leg forward, right arm back. Inhale together and exhale, switch. Keep going like this. Keep your head and shoulder blades lifted. Work your biceps back by your ears. Feel the sides of your body lengthen. Relax your jaw and make distance between your chin and your chest. Keep going for 5. You'll find center in 4. Keep your legs up, head down in 3. Good job, last 2. And 1, legs stay up, lower your head and arms down. Take a moment to breathe. And interlace your hands to the back of your head, elbows go wide. Take a breath in, prepare for crunches. Exhale, lift head and shoulder blades off your mat. Inhales down and exhales up. Open mouth exhales to release some heat from your body. Otherwise, stay with your Ujjayi breath or whatever style of breath supports your practice here. If there is any tightness or tenderness in your lower back, set 2 feet to the mat. If your low back feels good, you want more of a challenge, lift your legs towards straight, stand on the ceiling. Check that your elbows are wide. Make sure there's space between your chin and your chest. You go straight away into the next core strengthener in 3. It's yogi bicycles in 2. And 1, bend your knees, begin to twist opposite elbow to opposite knee. Inhales, knees and chin through center. Exhales, lift and twist. Stay with it. You should feel this in your core by now. The center of your body, your left and right side obliques. Avoid tugging on the back of your head. Go slow with control. Stay strong for 5. Getting stronger, last 4. Yes, you can. Last 3. You've got it. Final 2. And 1. Lower your head down. Draw your knees to your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. And rock from left to right. Massage your back. You're doing great. Just a little bit more for your core. And take your arms by your sides and extend your feet to the sky. Stand on the ceiling. You can keep your arms by your sides or hands underneath the lowest part of your back. Lower your heels halfway down towards the ground. Keep your head, shoulder blades, and low back on the mat. Inhale, lift 2 legs as 1, straight up to the sky. Exhale, lower slowly with control. Engage deep, low abdominal muscles. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Keep going like this. Feel the entire length of your core strengthen, especially low, deep abdominal muscles. Pull everything in towards the center of your body. For the last few cycles, optional challenge with your legs straight up. Lift your hips, your seat up an inch or two. Go straight up and straight down. And then continue to move your legs. 5 more seconds. 4, 3. Finish at the top in 2. And 1. Legs straight up to the sky. If your hands are underneath your body, remove them from that position. And lower your heels halfway down to the ground. Reach forward, lift your head up. Little bit of momentum to boat, heels down, chest up. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, halfway down. 3 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Let's do one more for good measure. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower, down for 3. Head down in 2. And 1. Head to the ground. Knees to your chest. Good job. And set your feet on the mat. Walk your heels near your seat. Touch your heels with the tips of your fingers. Bridge pose. Lift your seat up. Peel your back away from your mat. And shimmy your shoulder blades together underneath you. Feel the front of your body, the front of your thighs, everything open. Stay like this and breathe, or interlace your hands beneath you. Press your pinkies and your triceps down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. And exhale, lower everything onto the ground. From here, if there are any final stretches that you'd like to take, feel free. May feel nice to do a twist, 1 or 2 knees to the left, gaze to the right first. A few breaths before you switch sides. And then if you'd like now to take a few moments in Shavasana, it's a good time. If you have a headstand practice, and you'd like to learn some core strengthening in your headstand, rock and roll up to a seated position when you're ready, and come with me through headstand. Otherwise, this is a good time to take a few moments and rest. If you're headed to headstand, do the variation with your hands interlaced. The very back of your head goes into your hands. The very top of your head goes onto your mat. May feel best to watch first and try second. We're going into headstand. However you get there, perhaps stack your seat over your shoulders. 2 legs as 1 may float straight up. And to do this action takes deep abdominal muscle and control to lower your legs, 2 legs as 1, halfway to the mat, so that your thighs are parallel to the ground, your torso perpendicular, and you're hovering here, scooping your abdominal muscles. You can stay like this and breathe, or tap your toes to the mat, and then lift your legs straight back up. Do this practice for another 20 seconds or so. And then make your way onto your back for your final resting pose. If you haven't already, let your toes and feet come down. Lower your knees to the ground. Uncurl your spine slowly and flip back around to lay down. Taking a few moments here to let your energy settle. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Get as comfortable as possible. Take 5 deep breaths. Another full deep breath in. Sealed lips or open mouth, exhale. Bring some movement to your feet, your ankles, your hands and your wrists. Reach your arms back. Take a full body stretch. Stretch in all directions. Take your time to make your way to a fetal position on either side. Bend your knees. Draw them towards your body. And roll to the left or to the right. Rest in a fetal position for a moment and acknowledge yourself for this beautiful work to strengthen physically and energetically, mentally and emotionally, having the courage and determination to continue progressing towards your goals. Make your way upright slowly, find a comfortable seat. And when you're seated, bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly and soften everything underneath your hands. Take a moment to let your body relax here in this position. Let your belly be soft. Compassion in your heart for yourself and your beautiful, capable body. And as important as it is to have goals for yourself and to move one foot in front of the other towards optimal health and well-being, it's also important to accept, love, and appreciate exactly where you are. Accept, love, and appreciate your body. The vessel within you experience all of life. Breathe deeply in through your nose and out of your nose or your mouth. Either keep your hands where they are on your body or join your palms together at the center of your heart. Acknowledge yourself and your amazing work today. The light within me honors and reflects the beautiful, bright, divine light that resides within you and in all things. Lift your thumbs near the center of your forehead. Please take a breath in. As you exhale, bow forward gently in honor of your light and your practice. With gratitude, with love from my heart straight to yours today and every day. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today an abdominal core strengthening yoga practice. I'm Alia from Alia Yoga. You can follow along with me on Instagram at Alia Yoga, spelled A-H-L-I-A. Also Alia Yoga on YouTube and my website, alia@aliayoga.com. Actually, that's my email. My website is just aliayoga.com. If you have any questions, comments, or requests, please don't hesitate to connect with me. If you'd like to leave a donation on Venmo, Alia Biondi, or you can PayPal or Zelle with my email, alia@aliayoga.com. Thank you once again. Enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your week. Hope to see you again soon.